video. I don't know why I said that. Look, today we're watching I created 100 years. Oh no, wait. Let's read it again. I cooked 100 years of bacon cake. Let's get into the video. You can't see me. My time is up. I'm Son Cena. Dun, 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 dun. Let me stop. My homie Patrick. Let's get into
Birthday cakes have been around for centuries, and it got me thinking, what would a birthday cake recipe from 100 years ago look like? So in this video, we're gonna be testing birthday cakes from every decade, starting off with the decade that invented escalators, 1910. And unlike escalators, birthday cakes were mostly baked at home during this decade. And the reason why is because buying a cake from a bakery was way too expensive for the common person. And the reason why it was so expensive was the limited access to ingredients like
So like birthday cakes like were more rare back then. It's crazy. So who invented birthday cakes?
sugar, eggs, butter. These things were so expensive during that decade. Also, unlike today, all of the cakes were handmade. There was no machines back then that helped you make the cakes. They had a ring candle. It's this ring that goes around the candle so you don't stick the candles in the cake. So in 1910, the popular birthday cakes were butterfruit cakes. Brian,
but that's just a sad cake. Well, imagine growing up in the 1910s having this actual cake though. It looked like oatmeal cake.
we officially made it to our first decade, 1910. Thank you for coming to my birthday party, by the way. I wanted to point out something about this cake that we could both see. The ring around the cake.
It's a little antique.
And they did this because they didn't know if eating candles on cake were safe or not. Cheers, my dude.
Happy birthday.
It does taste very old school. I could totally see this happening in 1910 where they're just like,
Charles, come here. Come get your birthday cake.
Brian, what would you rate this 1910 birthday cake 1 out of 5 balloons?
Well, given the fact that this is the first decade that we're doing, we've got a lot more to go. Like you said, there's some really cool stuff going on the line. So I'm gonna go 3.5 balloons on this.
To me, it's a little too simple, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this like a 1.5 out of 5 balloons. Not the best cake.
This guy.
Dude, it's gonna get better. Let's head over to the next decade.
I feel like cake is not colorful enough. I feel like cake needs to be all right. Especially when it comes to red velvet cake. It needs to be right.
Okay, let's go.
Now we're headed to the decade where the electric blender was invented, 1920. By the 1920s and the technological advancement of refrigeration, ice cream cakes became more of the common dessert at birthday parties. Yeah, refrigeration technology was still getting advanced, but it was still relatively expensive and not widespread. Like only the wealthy people were able to actually have refrigeration and store an ice cream cake in it. And this was during Prohibition, so people couldn't drink alcohol, and a lot of people turned to sweets and ice cream for indulgence because these were the things that they look forward to. So the most popular cake in the 1920s were ice cream cakes.
No, ice cream cake hits different, bro. It hits different, bro. So that actually might be the first good cake. I mean, it's still not colorful, same, but it looks good. Hold on, let me see if I'm froze.
We have officially made it to 1920, and I'm excited for this decade.
But it's still a little boring though, but can't judge the book by its cover. Probably good as frick. You know what I'm saying?
Because we have in front of us ice cream cake. 1920s is when it got really popular because of refrigeration technology. This was also seen as like a luxury cake. Like not everyone could afford an ice cream cake.
I feel like not even that many people had freezers in the 20s.
Yeah, being like a parent, you're showing off to like the kids, other kids.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, we got ice cream cake. And they're like, oh boy, thanks, Mom. And then all the kids are like, my mom can't afford ice cream cake.
Cheers.
That's sad.
Oh my God.
I'm like just trying to.
Why can't I go? I want it. I need it. I want it. I got it. Let me stop.
Hurry up and rate this thing so I could just eat it like a pig off camera. This gets 5 balloons for me.
5 balloons for me as well. Let's just head over to the next decade.
Let's go. Hey, settle down,
Eat
my
it.
boy. We got a long way to go. Settle down, Pat.
I gotta eat more
Listen,
of this.
Pat.
Just one more bite. Now we're headed to the decade where sliced bread was invented.
Y'all got all that
1930.
cake.
And if you think the invention of sliced bread is weird, well, in the 1930s, they made tomato soup cake. I know, it's kind of weird, but hear me
Huh?
out. The tomato soup cake was born mostly because of economic hardships. Like, for example, eggs, butter, and milk cost about $1.17, where
So they had in 1930, y'all was eating tomato cake. Well, I don't think none of my bills from 1930, so I'll say that. I don't say y'all.
one can of tomato soup cost only 10 cents. And this was at a time where the average monthly income for an American was $114 a month. So the most popular cake in the 1930s was a
But it kind of look good though. Look at that glaze just sliding off the cake. It just looks so yummy fat, bro. Look at it.
tomato soup cake.
Brian, we are in 1930, and this one's a little bit interesting because in front of us we have a tomato soup cake. This was an actual thing. And the reason why they had this in the 1930s is because like things like eggs, butter, milk were too expensive. People would just make it with tomato soup to replace those ingredients. But it's the Great Depression. I mean, they didn't have much.
I know it's the Great Depression, but like tomato soup, tomato flavored eggs. I mean, tomato flavored cake. Imagine eating tomato cake like tomatoes. Let that sink in, bro.
Work with. They had to work with tomato soup. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Don't tell me it's good. Don't tell me it's good. Is it good?
It's not that bad. You know what it tastes like? Like an old bookstore. But it's not the worst for me. He hated it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 1 balloon out of 5.
I'm about to say it's crazy. Still, I only give 1.5, but I'm about to say I think it's good. It doesn't sound good.
Even if I was in the Great Depression, I would rather have a tomato soup than a tomato soup cake.
0 balloons for me.
Well, let's hope the 40s change something.
Let's go.
We're headed to the decade where color television was invented. 1940. Unlike the other decades, in 1940, we're at the peak of World War II, and everything changed. And one of the more obvious ones was because many families had loved ones serving in war and couldn't attend these birthday parties. Another reason was because of the limited supplies of party materials. During the war, factories prioritized military production over non-essential items. And the reason it was called a victory cake because it was an initiative aimed to like foster a sense of
Well, thank God wasn't born in 1940. Imagine being around in 1940 with go do bam. Well, like think about it, like what if you was a kid, a grown man back then, like, whoa, I know they gotta be traumatized and like if you survived the World War One. There's still gonna be a World War II, but like, whoa, that's scary.
patriotism. Also, the US government really promoted this recipe because it didn't use sugar or butter. Instead, it replaced it with shortening and corn syrup, and this was just to ensure that there was a sufficient supply for military needs. So for 1940, the popular birthday cake was a victory cake.
We are now in 1940, and in front of us is a victory cake.
Victory cake.
It was like governmental propaganda. Rally people together and get them to feel like they're gonna win. The newspapers at the time would show like different recipes to try at home, and one of them was this victory cake, and these were actually made for birthday parties.
Low-key, it looks good, but like, why are these cakes so small? Like the kids we have nowadays so tall and stuff, like, that probably tastes like, wow, chef kiss. But it's too short for me, you know what I'm saying?
Parties. They didn't love the message behind it, but they liked it. Let's see if it tastes like a victory.
Cheers, dude.
Oh,
This is pretty good, bro. It's a victory cake. It's a victory for me. Very flavorful. I'll go right down the semi-middle and give it a 3.
I feel like there could have been more flavor in this cake. I'm not too off from what you said. I'm a 2 balloons out of 5. Let's go on to the 50s. This one's actually
valid.
pretty interesting.
Let's go. Victory bump.
Wait, what's the next
We're
one?
now in the decade where McDonald's was founded, 1950. We're now in the 1950s, and there's a huge boom.
I have a strong feeling that 1950 cakes really like boom compared to the other ones. It had tomato cake, and the cakes are sort. The best one so far, I would think it's the ice cream cake. 'Cause, you know, ice cream cake be hitting. But if it was red velvet back in the day, oh I'm glazing red velvet with red velvet, just so good. But I have a feeling this one might blow the other one out the water.
in home baking. And this is mainly thanks to the US economy flourishing at the time. More families had disposable income and financial stability, which allowed them to invest in more modern kitchen appliances. And one of the more popular appliances was actually invented in 1950, and it's the bundt cake pan. This unique looking pan made it so any cake that you baked just looked elegant and professional with very little effort because it was just the mold that did all the work. And therefore the most popular birthday cake in the 1950s was the bundt cake.
We are now in 1950 and we have a bundt cake right in front of us. People loved baking in the 50s, like because of modern kitchens.
Bake 1 hour in a 350-degree oven.
This was like an easy way to bake a cake to make it look elegant because of the mold of the cake.
I mean, some of them kind of look disgusting. That's not even the 1950s.
With this kitchen, it's a breeze.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Very simple recipe. They didn't go extravagant with the bundt cake at all. Like, you remember the victory cake? It was kind of plain and boring. This has a little bit more flavor to it. In the 1950s, this was like, whoa. I'm gonna go right down the middle and give this a 2.5 balloons out of 5.
2.5 balloons?
2.5 balloons, yeah. I'm gonna go right down the middle. Listen.
This guy, bro. Listen. This is the bundt cake, bro. It's still around today. I'll give you this 4 balloons.
I'm still sticking to my 2.5 balloons. Let's head over to the 60s. We're headed over to the
60s
decade where Etch and Sketch was invented.
I'm gonna stop doing that. I don't know what that was. But yeah, 60s cake. Let's see.
1960.
In 1960, the cake that really took over was the carrot cake because it was often touted as a healthier dessert because of its inclusion of carrots. Yeah, and you
No. So carrot cake was invented in the 1960s. Carrot cake. I feel like carrot cake's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I will eat carrot cake, but it's also not the best flavor. I feel like you gotta be in a certain mood to eat carrot cake. I feel like carrot cake is kind of hated on, but then again, it's not red velvet. That's all.
heard me right. They thought the inclusion of carrots made it healthier. I guess they're not wrong, but it's still a cake at the end of the day. Also, another reason they use carrots in cakes was, if you guys remember, in World War II, there was sugar rationing. So bakers used naturally sweet ingredients, and one of them happened to be carrots, and it worked really well.
All right, we're in the 1960s. What do we got here, dude?
Man, we got a carrot cake.
I know that.
They made a lot of carrot cakes, especially for adult birthdays, because they thought it was like a healthier option.
My nickname when I was a little kid was like Little Rabbit. I do love carrots, dude.
Carrots are sweet, so it kind of works with the cake. It's just weird putting a vegetable in the cake. You remember the tomato soup?
That tomato soup is weird.
But tomatoes are a fruit.
Tomatoes are a fruit?
Tomatoes are a fruit.
You didn't know that?
Fact check me on that one.
Are you feeling healthy, my friend?
I'm already feeling healthy.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Somebody who used to be called Little Rabbit. 3 balloons for me.
That is so good. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you and say 3 balloons out of 5. I think it's a solid cake. Tastes delicious. Going to the 70s.
Let's go. We in a disco?
Disco. We are now in the decade where emails was invented. 1970.
We've officially made it to the 1970s, and things got a little bit weird because people now are starting to bake cakes with 7-Up soda. Now,
7-Up soda. Ooh. I'm just gonna lie. People hate on 7-Up. Like some sodas are so hated on. Like, I would never understand Dr. Pepper hate. Cause what do you mean you don't like Dr. Pepper? But it be the same people who like Fanta. I'm not saying Fanta bad, but how do you like Fanta over Dr. Pepper? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I feel like 7-Up, one of those that's not that bad. Like, if you got 7-Up, I will drink, you know what I'm saying? Cause people say, oh my god, 7-Up so nasty, bro. 7-Up literally tastes like Sprite. That's 7-Up. It tastes like Sprite, I'm telling you.
not only did it make the cakes more lemony flavor, but the carbonation acted as a leavening agent, so you didn't need baking soda or baking powder. Also, 7-Up cakes became so popular that drink manufacturers noticed this and started publishing recipes that used their beverage as a critical ingredient. And that's just called a smart business move. So in 1970,
oh, look at that glaze, bro. 7-Up, you smart for that, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll go crazy now. You see that glaze just around it, bro? It's making me hungry just looking at it, bro.
the popular birthday cake was the 7-Up cake.
Ryan.
Like, look at that, bro. Sweet, delectable glazed cream. Just glazing the cake, just rubbing, just having it flow. The fluid is just all over it. Just so good when you just take a bite. Your mouth goes bursting with flavors, bro. Real soon, bro.
Do you know what cake this is?
Scooby-Doo cake? I don't know. What is it, 70s? The groovy cake?
It is a 7-Up cake. Disco parties were huge, and a lot of people wanted to bring some sort of cake. And the easiest thing to make was the 7-Up cake. Also, piñatas started gaining a lot of traction in America. I had piñatas. Let's go ahead and try this 7-Up cake and see if it tastes like 7-Up.
Tastes like lemony.
Very lemony. I'm gonna go high on this. I'm gonna go 3.5 out of 5 balloons. I think it's absolutely delicious.
Right up there for me. It's really good.
I would have this at my birthday party.
This is your birthday party, bro. I was the only one who showed up.
Damn.
We're now headed to an exciting decade. Nintendo Game Boys were invented, 1980.
I wonder how it's like playing with the Nintendo Game Boy. I doubt anybody from the 80s watching this, but bro, Nintendo Game Boy. Look, imagine going with a Game Boy like this. Bro, that's so ancient, bro. It's still ancient.
It's now 1980 and Pillsbury just launched their Funfetti cake mix. We have it till this day. They called it the fun part of your birthday, and it was just mainly to appeal to kids and busy parents, because now parents can make a cake that's super fun, kids love, and it's super simple and easy to make. So in 1980, the most popular birthday cake was the Funfetti cake.
Brian, we are back to the future, and in 1980, we have in front of us a Funfetti cake.
It's like a
That's
fruity pebble
sexy.
cake from over here.
And it also came with its own frosting with sprinkles. Obviously, it's a marketing thing, but it was supposed to like be fun for kids. Usually, we have like sprinkles on top. Just put it in the cake.
This is like the
Now, I will say that image right there, that's way too many sprinkles. Like they sprinkles inside the cake. I'm putting that birthday cake flavor. But I feel like it's to a point like that many sprinkles is doing too much. I feel like you taste more sprinkles than the cake. You see where I'm coming from? But I will say though, the cake do look more appealing with like a little sprinkle on it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
most classic birthday cake ever.
Sprinkles, colorful, cheer, 1980.
It's such a nostalgic flavor. I remember having this so many times as a kid.
It's funny how life works. We used to love this, and now we love carrot cake.
It's a little too sweet for me, so
Very sweet.
Yeah.
that being said, dude, I'm gonna have to give this 2.5 balloons.
1980s, you're a kid, you seeing a colorful cake. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 3 balloons out of 5. Let's move on to the next decade, also known as the best decade.
1990.
Go.
We're now in the
That's cap.
decade.
The best decade was the 2010s.
Where text messages were invented, 1990. Birthday
still
cakes in
wasn't
1990 were really fun because it was usually themed with characters that the kids loved, like Rugrats, Power Rangers, Batman, and my favorite, Spider-Man. I can't tell you how many years in a row I had a Spider-Man cake. That's how much I loved Spider-Man. So in 1990,
I think I had a Spider-Man cake for my 7th birthday. But hey, now this might be really colorful and look super good with Spider-Man, the signs and the sprinkles and his face on the face and his face on the cake. With the eyebrows, the eyes, like the spider thing. It gonna look so sexy. But I will say this though. I can't imagine being around in the 90s though. Like I feel like people say the 90s so good, like we'll never know. And you're right. Cause I can't imagine what y'all doing in 99.
popular birthday cakes were custom photo cakes.
Brian, welcome to our decade, the 1990s. And look at us, we're already having fun. We have Spider-Man on our cake that we can actually eat.
Did you have that toy that like connected to your
Yes.
spread it?
With the Spider-Man Triple Action Web Blaster. 3 ways to shoot webs, water, and missiles.
How was your cover?
That's
Spider-Man, Power Rangers, and sometimes Teletubbies. And what a fantastic...
I'm not gonna lie. No, I never liked Teletubbies. Like, Power Rangers is cool, you know what I'm saying? And Spider-Man, but I love those things. Bob will say, Teletubbies, it's fun, a little creepy. Like, I seen them a couple of times. I'm like, how do people watch this? Like, I'm not the only one. People say, Teletubbies still nostalgic, but bro, they used to creep me out when I was a kid. I know I'm not the only one, bro. Don't they look creepy to y'all?
That's the thing, a cake with a photo on it. I remember as a kid, I would always fight for the head right here.
Here we go, dude. Cheers.
Cheers, my dude.
Spider-Man.
It nails the nostalgic taste. Just because of that and the printing, I think that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and
Don't risk it off nostalgia. It's really about taste, bro. Come on. Pretty please with a chain on top.
And give this a 4 out of 5 balloons. This is awesome.
I'm feeling optimistic. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 balloons too.
Let's head over to the new millennium.
Let's go.
We're headed to the birth of the smartphone era, and this is where iPhones were invented, the 2000s. We've now made it to the new millennium, the 2000s. And surprisingly, cupcakes took over this decade, largely thanks to TV shows like Sex and the City and even Cupcake Wars. Also, the now popular cupcake shop called Sprinkles just opened. So cupcake
What y'all doing birthday cakes? We're not doing cupcakes. What the heck?
cakes were definitely having their moment during this decade.
But birthday cakes not cupcakes. But cupcakes not birthday cakes. Like what?
Because of all these contributing factors, people started having cupcake towers for their birthday parties. They're also so easy to make, and it doesn't take a professional to get it right. And that's why it attracted so many people choosing cupcakes for their birthdays. So for the 2000s, the popular birthday cake was a cupcake tower.
In front of us is a cupcake tower, and this was huge in the 2000s. It was because of shows like Sex and the City. They had this famous bakery shop that I would go to, and they would always have cupcakes.
I haven't had a real crush in a while. Not since Big.
Big wasn't a crush, he was a crash.
And also, do you know about the shows like Cupcake Wars?
Now I want cupcakes. Sounds so good.
It's a chocolate cake filled with peppermint milk chocolate ganache.
I don't know about that show, no.
Wow. Okay, do you know about Sprinkles, the cupcake shop? Wow, he totally missed out on the whole cupcake trend, huh? All-time high.
First of all, I wasn't watching Sex and the City. You were watching that? How do you know about that?
Let's not talk about this right
How
now.
do you know about the cupcake towers from Sex and the City?
I've
never seen that.
Towers, just cupcakes.
Turn off the camera.
He doesn't know how to eat a cupcake. This is what you do. You peel off the entire paper, you rip off the bottom part.
Bro, never having a cupcake is absolutely crazy. You missing out.
Bro, you're ruining the cupcake.
No. This is how you eat a cupcake. Move the bottom, right? Then you put it on top.
Okay, don't eat a cupcake like that, bro. Just eat it like regularly. Cause, bro, who eats a cupcake like that? What the heck? That's some stuff I used to do in elementary.
Bro, come on. If that's not genius, I don't know what is. Cheers.
It's the 2000s. We're like 10 years old.
I climbed that entire monkey bar the other day.
My mom said that next week I can buy the color gel pens.
What?
Yeah.
Can you share some with me?
No, these cupcakes are good.
Who made them?
I don't know. 2.5 balloons though.
I agree with you. 2.5. Nothing amazing, but nothing bad. I wouldn't be mad if I saw this at a birthday, but let's head over to our last decade. And this one's kind of interesting.
Dude, what is
Eat your
this? Let's go.
cupcake.
We are now in the future, and this is where self-driving cars was invented.
The 2010s.
2010s. We've officially made it to our last decade, the 2010s. And thanks to the rise of social media, we have so many different types of cakes that just became so popular. You're probably also looking at the screen going like, what are you making? That doesn't even look like a cake. And you're right, I'm not making a cake. Basically, what I'm making is a mirror glaze for cakes. This thing took over the internet during 2015 and 16. And that's all thanks to a pastry chef named Olga Noskova. She uploaded a video of her making a mirror glaze cake.
Oh my goodness.
And boom, it was all over.
Look at that ish. That right there, it's too much color. It's like, I don't know. You know what that look like? That look like something Twilight Sparkle would be. Like, bro, it's too. I don't know. I don't want my cake to look like. When I mean like colorful, like, you know, like the things like the frosting, like you put over the cake around it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like. I still eat. I know I go crazy on that. I'm not going to act like I want to eat that, but I'm saying it's just too. It's too. It look like space. That's what I'm saying.
Right off the bat, how cool is that candle show?
It was a jolly good show.
In front of us, we have what's
That was
called
sexy.
a mirror glaze cake. And this was popularized thanks to social media. We're in the 2010s. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
I know that
This
tastes
like
good. Bomb.
freshness. It's weird. It's like a coolant.
That is unbelievably good. You can't beat
I
this.
wanna
It's so
eat it.
easy to make.
Oh, I want to eat that cake. All the colors in it, the flavors bursting in your mouth. Look at it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5 balloons out of 5.
Taste wise, look wise, 5 for me.
Brian, would you do the honors here?
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe to the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, huh?
All right, y'all. That's it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. My favorite cake, probably the 2010s. But hey, I'll see y'all boys later. And for nobody watching to the end, bro,